Hi there. So I just want to put a trigger warning out there because the video I'm about to show you can be triggering to some people. And the reason why I want to say it's a trigger warning because it was kind of like a trigger warning for me as well. Just for the simple fact that clearly you can tell that this person has an eating disorder or they might have a health condition, but it's not up to them to disclose to the public what they're going through or what they have. It's their business. I've been following this person for years, so I'm going to post a clip real quick, and I just need you to listen to me of what I have to say afterwards. Okay, now that we have that done. So growing up, I was bullied all the time for being heavy. I had nicknames, I had all kinds of things, and I always wanted love, so I felt like, maybe if I lost weight, someone will fall in love with me and I could be with somebody. So I started dieting, and then in my first week of dieting, I lost like 7 pounds, and I became obsessed with it. So I just little by little started cutting food out, and eventually I was only having like 4 to 5 peanuts a day and like maybe 2 pots of tea a day with sugar, and I just smoked hookah like crazy. And I grew up with depression and anxiety, so I think like eating disorders like anorexia nervosa is actually a nervous thing, and it's a actual mental thing. And what happens is, like, even though like you're looking in the mirror and you're losing weight, and you can see that you're losing weight, but you're just delusional, so you just want to keep losing and losing and losing weight because you feel power over your body, because in the moment you can't control anything in your life, anything around you. The only thing you can control is what goes in and out of your mouth. And then finally, once you start eating, then you start binging and, putting your finger down your throat so that way you can regurgitate all the food that you just put in your mouth, because you feel guilty for eating, because for a moment there you let your power slip. So people posting that this person needs to do recovery and more people will follow, or this and that, it's not helping, because when you have an eating disorder, you just can't listen to anybody. The only way you're going to help yourself is if that person or that individual is ready to help themselves. But it's unfortunate that in this situation, this person is diminishing and wasting. And they've tried, and obviously the people around them probably don't even care enough to get this person to actually get the help that they need, because it's probably more about the money and the fame. Not for the particular individual doing it, but for the people around them. Let's talk about anorexia real quick. Some people become anorexia, like little to no calories, and then if they start eating, they start getting bulimia, and then from there you can develop binge eating disorder, where if you eat, you excessively work out to burn what you ate, or you just become very obsessed with things, and it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. So for those speaking up and saying it's a trigger warning, okay, we get it, it's a trigger warning, but then share your stories. Maybe if you share your stories and say what you went through and what you went on, maybe this person can see what you've been through, and maybe it'll give them a little bit of compassionate and reasoning to why what they're doing is affecting them and hurting them. Because this eating disorder I had was well over 10-15 years ago, and I'm still paying the repercussions for what I did. It damaged my back teeth, damaged my gums, my bones, it damaged my digestive system. I developed IBS, I developed GERD. I have a lot of health issues because of what I did years ago. Because what you do when you're younger, it affects you when you're older. So yeah, it's definitely a trigger warning for me, because now when I eat excessively, and I don't know when to stop. So I have high blood pressure and pre-diabetes, and my weight fluctuated up and down, up and down, up and up, up and down, up and down. And now finally I'm losing the weight because I'm trying to reverse it, and I'm trying to do it the healthy way. But when you see someone doing this, it triggers you. It makes you feel like, oh damn, I shouldn't eat at all. But then I have to tell myself no, because back then people didn't believe in eating disorders and that it's an actual mental thing. So I had to get out of it by myself with no medical help. And let me tell you what, when you have an eating disorder, it sticks with you for the rest of your life, because it's something you cannot forget.